Hello, welcome to well, another video. My latest project. This is it here. It's a mini quad or a micro quad. I'll be using this, which is an F3-EVO. So have a look here if we can see it. F3-EVO brushed flight controller. This is the version with the, let's see if we can get it on focus. So this is a version that takes the 6 motors, so it could be built as a hexacopter. But I'm only going to be using 4 motors. Had a real good deal on eBay with these. Excuse the glare. I've got a lamp on that side, which is putting a bit of glare out. So I had a good deal on these. I bought 2, and I had them for like about 11 quid, including postage. I had to wait about 4 months for them to turn up from China, but they eventually did turn up. And I've connected it up to Betaflight to make sure it actually did something, and it did. There's according to Betaflight, it works. Move the board and you can see the quadcopter in Betaflight all moving about. There's a program already on there and whatever. So yeah, 2 of them. So I'll be using, obviously I'll be using one. Using these Race Star motors. These came off Banggood. These were off Banggood. These have got a socket on the a plug on the end. These have got a little. Let's see if I can see it there. These have got a little plug on the end. Let me see if I can alter the exposure. Right. So these have got a little plug on the end. I didn't want a plug because the F3-EVO doesn't have any sockets. So I didn't want a plug. But if I wanted to buy these 4 motors without a plug, they were almost double the price, which I thought, that is just so strange. So I bought them with the plugs. I'll have to cut them off, obviously. And I think they were about £7. £7 for the 4 motors. The receiver, I'm using, or I will be using this. This is a second-hand one. I bought it on eBay for, it was only a couple of pounds. I think I paid about £3 for it, including postage. I know they're only about £8 to buy anyway, but it was £3, including postage. So I thought, yeah, go on then. I tried it. I've already bound it to my transmitter. I've got this little VTX camera, 25 milliwatt. We'll be putting that on there eventually. These props, they came off eBay. They're too small, really. 65 mil is what is the size which I really wanted, but at that time I couldn't find any. These were the next biggest ones. And the frame, that came off Banggood, I think it was. I think it was a 5 quid, something like that. 5 quid with the usual sort of like 18 pence insurance, which they always slam on everything. So yeah, everything you, I don't know, maybe 20 quid, 25 quid at the most. Whether or not it's going to work, I don't know. I mean, it's only a cheap frame, but you know, it beats building one. And I don't really want to spend too much on, I really don't want to spend too much money on it. So this was a reasonably cheap way to go about things. So let's put it together. Let's put it together. So first off, we'll I've had one of these in my foot before. Yeah. Don't just drop them on the floor. Man. Okay. Let's see what this is like. It's the first, obviously this is the first time I've taken out the packet. Does that come out of there? I don't know, I'll probably end up breaking it now. Let's have a look. It does. Righto. Okay. It's only plastic. It's a plastic molded frame. It's not carbon fiber or anything. But yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough for what I want. So let's get on and do a little bit then. Let me move the move that over a bit. Okay. So let's have a look. Got the battery plus minus. Motor 1, motor 2, motor 6, blah blah blah. Okay, let's get on and give it a go then. So, I'll have to wire it up first. Let's have a look. I think we'll wire up the receiver and the battery. You're going to pop through there. Just about. Let me get a set of helping hands a minute. Positive is on the inside. Okay, what's the best way? That's probably... Yep. Okay. Pop that through a little bit further. Looks okay. Okay, so now we have the receiver wires. So we have what's a ground 5-volt signal. Ground 5 volts and signal. looks okay. Okay, we've got that done. So now it's just basically the motors. Let's have a look then. So the motors, motors with the blue and red are clockwise. This is a clockwise motor. Yeah. So the clockwise, let's have a look. Just pop straight in there, does it? Okay, let's cut these off. Not sure how far down they go. Oh, right, that's it. It does look like they go down a lot further, but they don't. Well, it doesn't seem to. So I need to go down a bit further than that. Might have to take a bit of bashing. So the blue and red are the clockwise motors. So that goes there. What if I get the wires in? Well, I really thought those motors would go down a lot further than that. Really tight. I think they will go down further. So, clockwise, clockwise. White and black are anti-clockwise. Really tight. I may have to get the hot air gun out and just warm the plastic up a bit, because they're all different heights. It was only a cheap frame. And this is probably why. I won't go in any further. You're probably going to want a crowbar to prise them back out. You turn this light out. Better or worse? Not much of a difference. Wow, they're tight. Yeah, really tight. So we've got some plastic to remove on the odd one or two, where it hasn't been punched out. Okay. So I've just warmed these up just now. I paused the video, paused the recording. So I've warmed the plastic up a little bit with the hot air blower, and I've managed to push them down a bit further, but it's still not all the way down. I mean, it was a real struggle even doing that. So I think they're in there. So they look similar heights anyway, which is the main thing. So now we've got the receiver, the flight controller. Let's have a look. Will it fit in there? Should do. We may have to modify the chassis a little bit. We may have to remove these couple of pins here. We have to remove all of the pins by the look of it. Looks to be just a little bit too wide. I still think it's too wide for these back ones. I think it's still a bit too wide there. I could warm them up and bend them up just a little bit. That would do it. Is two little prongs each side. You can see them there, one there. And of course we've got one at the front. But the board is just slightly too wide to fit in between them. Just slightly too wide. So I'll take them off. And fit the board like that. Let's get the VTX. That'll fit there. I don't know if we're going to have enough lift with the motors, with the propellers I've got, but it will fit there. I'm going to have to drill a hole. I have to drill a hole in the top for the antenna to go through, but it should fit there. Yeah, it should fit there. Let's get it to fly first. We'll worry about that a bit later. So, okay, so we got. Let's have a look. Motor 2. I'm going to try and keep the wires fairly long. Well, for now anyway. For now. Just in case I've got to alter anything. I can always trim them back a bit later. The wire is too small for my wire strippers. These aren't silicone wires, they're just ordinary plastic coated. so let's put a bit of flux. So we've got motor 1, motor 2, motor 4 and motor 3. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look then. Motor 3, motor 4, motor 2, motor 1. Motor 1. Motor 2. Motor 1, sorry, positive, negative. Let's move forward a bit. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm right-handed. It's a bit awkward on times doing things because I like to solder from this side. It is what it is. So this is motor 4 then, I suppose. Motor 3, motor 4. Yeah, the way it's laid out on the PCB, it goes motor 1, motor 2, motor 4, motor 3. You think it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not, it's 1, 2, 4, 3. So, do I run this motor to number? I don't know. We'll just have to give it a go. I know you can alter it all in Betaflight and things, but it's just a bit easier to do it. Okay, yeah, I think we'll go for motor 4. Motor 4. Oh, we'll swap them over. This is the reason I'm going to leave them long, see? And then we've got motor laid out a little bit. Okay, got a mistake here. I'm looking at the board upside down. That's negative. That's positive. Okay. Have a quick look, see if there's any shorts. Doesn't appear to be. Everything looks okay. I won't fix it down yet, just in case I need to get at the solder points. Let me just pause the video a minute. Okay, so what I've done is I put a little bit of tape on each of the motor shafts, not sticking too well. I think there might be a bit of oil or something on them, but it'll give an indication if they're spinning. I put a bit of tape on the flight control to hold it down a bit. We want the receiver. Now if I can get at the receiver, that is. Okay.